Another week, another release, and this time I have something big for you. Introducing the first Atarim Figma plugin. The plugin allows you to drive designs directly from Figma into Atarim so that you can collaborate on those designs over there. Now, why would I do that if Figma already has its own comment system? For two reasons, and these are the two things that are shared across all of those native communication systems or commenting systems that are out there. Number one is depth. The functionality that is provided through Atarim, because this is our focus for the past few years, is way deeper when it comes to communication and visual collaboration compared to any of the native platforms that are out there. This is because this is our focus. So we give you much more advanced tools. For example, they include the statuses, prioritization, assignment to different users, alignment into a bunch of other platforms that you may be using like Jira, ClickUp, or anything, or Slack, or anything like this. It also allows you to make tasks internal so that not everyone can see them as you're working on some of the different elements. Leave notes for each other that clients or stakeholders cannot see, just internal team members, and a bunch. And this is just scratching the surface. There's a bunch more attached to Atarim that just does not exist in Figma. And number two, centralization. When you leave a comment inside these native commenting features, whether this is on Figma or inside WordPress or inside Wix or anything really, the comment lives there and it stays there. And because there's no connectivity to any of the other projects that we're doing, there's no way to look at all of the tasks in one centralized location. It is designed to fall between the cracks. So really how people use this mostly is as notes. They consider that when they leave a comment, no one else will see them. Maybe sometime someone will just pass by and see that comment in there, but generally it's not something that you can rely on. Also, when it comes to execution, because there's no proper tracking across multiple projects, you're expected to go into each one of the projects to see the comments for each of them, instead of using our board systems or the inbox or the multiple ways that we allow people to centralize those communications. Now, I'll give you a third one because it's a bonus one, which is version control. Very hard to do in Figma. In fact, impossible if you just need to duplicate different elements and the whole thing becomes a mess. But with the Atarim Figma plugin, you can now understand how many versions were created for each design as it gets from creation into handoff and feedback. So each platform serves its own purpose. Now, I'm not even mentioning what's coming with the graphics AI and how all of this connected to Figma is a huge game changer, but that's something that I'll talk about in hopefully a month or so. So let's dive straight in. To turn on the plugin, I'm just going to right click here and then I'm going to go to plugins. If I don't have it installed yet, I'm going to click on manage plugins and you can find this there just by typing Atarim. Once you install it once, then you should be able to see it right here on the top. I'm going to choose Atarim here. You can see that I'm already logged in and connected to my playground workspace. And I want to create a project in Atarim with this project that we have right here. So for this, I need to select what I'm going to push through. And I'm just going to select this frame. If I'm not going to select a specific frame, it's going to bring in the entire design into one slide, which is a use case. But if you want to bring in specific frames, you just need to select it. And then you're going to click on here and add new project. Now we have a project called Collab Site Selection Model, which is exactly what this thing is. And then I have multiple pages. So I'm just going to click on this one and add a design. And I'm going to click on this one and add a design. And click on this one, add a design. And that's it. I'm set up. Now you can also see that there's an add version button here. So let's say that something has changed and then I want to push it again as a new version, allowing me to track the progress and how many revision rounds we had per design. So I can just select it again and then choose which page I want this to be associated with and click on add version, which is just going to add this as version 2 of the same page. Let's see an example. Just going to do this on this and put it on the first one actually as a new version. Yeah, so you can see that now we have version 2 here. Only thing left to do is click on share so we can go and see the project right inside Atarim. Now, I'm taking the opportunity to show you an interface that you haven't seen before. This is the rebuilt graphics collaboration system, which instead of having it page by page, it is redesigned to have it flow from top to bottom, which leans into the intent of giving feedback in a much more precise way than needing to go in and out of different pages, as well as navigating aimlessly on an open canvas that could be things in different places. What is the order or anything like this? So now you have it flown, so the people you're inviting to give feedback can go from the top to the bottom and add comments to each element right here. Now, I mentioned that I pushed a second version to the first design, and we can see right here that we have version 2. We can navigate between the different versions and see how the design progressed over time. Also, this is a great way of communicating to clients or stakeholders that we might say, listen, man, we're already on the 17th version. Maybe it's time to wrap it up. We're not going to get, we have diminishing returns here, you know? So maybe after 2 or 3, that's the right time to start flagging that, all right, we're a little bit too much, but also because this is visible, the people will be able to see themselves. I'm not going to dive deeper into this screen because I'm going to do a proper video to show you everything that is around this area and what has been upgraded with this rebuild. But the point of this video was the Figma plugin. So this is version 1. Please give us feedback. We already have some ideas for version 2. This was the highest requested integrations that we've had since we started the Atarim, and I'm very excited to see that it's here and that it's working beautifully. So please go ahead, install it on your Figma instances and share the feedback with us. I'm looking forward to your thoughts, and see you on the next one.